Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is LaDonna. I am a homeschooling mom of two, and on my channel I just like to share what we're learning, how we're growing, and what God is doing in our lives. Okay, before I move any further, let's just go ahead and address the big fat elephant in the room. Where have I been? I have totally been MIA. Really, life just kind of caught up with me and it got crazy. Now, homeschool didn't get crazy. This is going to sound really odd. I feel like since COVID has started, homeschool's kind of been a constant for us. It has it has helped us just be consistent. So for that, I am completely grateful. However, my own personal school, for those of you who don't know, I am an online student, a seminary student. My classes this semester just hit me like a Mack truck. I mean, it was pretty intense. What I had to do was intense, and it just consumed all of my free time. And then in the middle of that, we had a family member who had surgery. We drove 700 miles home to help take care of them, and then also we had to take a little bit of an unexpected break. It wasn't bad, it was good. Just some stuff for my husband's work that we had to do, so it was just like a 3-day break, but it was good. So it was just kind of a lot of life. I'm just trying really hard not to stretch myself too thin for a couple of reasons. One, my health. Number two, sanity. Anybody out there, can you relate to that? Number three, I just know when I'm stretched too thin, I'm just not giving my best, and I want to give my best. So please forgive me. I know that I don't even have to say that. You all are so gracious. Now that we have addressed that, but the purpose of today, let's get there, LaDonna. The purpose of today, you tell it's been a while. The purpose of the day is Thanksgiving. One of the last videos I did, I had shared with you, just how I plan poetry and tea time and how I incorporate the extras. I shared with you a basket with some really cool books, and I told you that I was going to tell you what was in there. And I never got to it. Well, I have not forgotten about it. They are Thanksgiving themed, inspired books, and I want to share that with you. I'm also going to share with you some of our fall and Thanksgiving books. These are the seasonal books that I place out. I know it's a little late for some of that. Hopefully this can inspire you. I'm a little everywhere, but that's okay. First, let's talk about what I have planned. Now, I have this book right here, and I have this basket right here. These are my science-inspired fall books. The very first thing I want to say to you, if you are looking for a Thanksgiving inspired unit, I want to share with you what we did last year. And listen to me. This was amazing. This book is gorgeous. This book is simple, and if you have the book or if you've looked at the book, you're probably wondering like, well, what's so great about it because the book is so simple. I have no idea other than there was a lot of thought and intentionality that went into the unit. What am I talking about? I'm talking about fry bread. We did the 5 in a row mini unit for this book last year. Something's going on with my hair. Last year, and it was amazing. Amazing. It truly, y'all, it truly celebrates family and culture and food. And that's a big deal for us because we're from Southeast Louisiana, and listen, we celebrate family, culture, and food. So to be able to see it through the lens of a different culture was very exciting for us, and we loved it. We loved it. Like, I could kind of get a little emotional. I have a video. I never do this, but I'm going to link the video below. It's really choppy. You have to kind of bear with me. But I talk about the unit, and then I also share some footage from our week. Y'all, it's so special. So I cannot recommend this enough. If you are looking for something and you don't know where to start here. Really. Just start here. You won't be sorry. The mini unit is very, very well done. It's intentional, and it's a true celebration. So again, if you're looking for something and you haven't nailed it down, do this. So this year I wanted to give more attention to the history of Thanksgiving and the Pilgrims. Well, what did I decide to go with? I decided to go with A Brighter Day Press, the Thanksgiving Unit Study Guide. Now, this is the first time, I don't know if it's the only time, but it's surely the first time I'm ever going to do this. I have an affiliate link for you. I'll put it in the description box if you're interested in this. But y'all, this is fantastic. I have flipped through it. I love it. It is everything you could want and more. There are activities, there are recipes, there are picture studies, there are journaling options. There's music, yes. There's music. Let me flip on over. There's just all kind of stuff jam-packed into this. If you are the homeschool that likes to take a week off of all your normal curriculum and just get your hands on something seasonal like this, I would highly recommend this. Now, that is not something that we can do because we take the summer off because our summers are so full because of ministry. But what I do is I take this up and I do it throughout the whole month. And we do this at our poetry and tea time. The books in my really cool basket are the books that go with the study guide. Now, these books are not required. However, they do enhance the study. Now, what you focus on throughout this study is the history of Thanksgiving, Pilgrims, Native Americans, and gratitude. So the books that I purchased, let me see if I can get them out here. So right here I have the Pilgrim books because this is what we're talking about this week. So I have this one, and this one. Last week we studied the history of Thanksgiving, and let me get the books that I have for that. This one was not required, but I had it and it's super cute and my kids love it. I don't know if you can see that because of the glare. This book is fantastic. This is so good. It's funny. It kept my kids' attention and we had great discussion. What is this? The Thanksgiving Story. This was one I actually had. The Pilgrim's First Thanksgiving. This was a really good one. I really loved this one. Sharing the Bread. This one was really good too. And then this is The Feast. This was really, really good. So these are the books that we focused on last week. I read 3 throughout the week and then I saved the others for our poetry and tea time. And it was just a super sweet time. Afterwards, I had a craft. I didn't use a craft out of there, but I had like this thankful pumpkin that we did together and it was super special. So next week we're actually going to, is this all of the books? Yeah, next week we're going to talk about the Native Americans. So I had this book as well already, The Very First Americans. And then Squanto, The Miracle of Thanksgiving. This is a fantastic book. And then this one as well, Squanto's Journey. The illustrations in this book are just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you've ever looked through this book. And the last theme for the unit guide is gratitude. So we have in November, we have Give Thanks to the Lord. And then we have Bear Says Thanks. So this is a book that I already had. We love the Bear Says collection. This is what we are currently working through. Like I said, we have already done our study on the very first Thanksgiving, the history of Thanksgiving. It was gorgeous. It was rich. Definitely got emotional a couple of times. This week we were talking about the Pilgrims and, you know, just the sacrifice and the hard work that they endured. Next week we're going to talk about the Native Americans, and then lastly gratitude. So this is a really, really special thing. If this is something you're interested in, if you can commit to this, I would definitely encourage you to check it out. I have an affiliate link for this. Moving on. What I want to show you right here, these are my I guess fall slash, I don't even know. Yeah, just fall slash science inspired books. I keep them in this little basket right here. I'm just going to go through them super quickly just for the sake of time. But I've got apples, I've got pumpkins, bats, owls. You've seen some of these. I've got leaves. So we really love this. Here are some of our bat books, owls. Just gonna go through this. Look, this is totally out of order. That's owls. Now into our apple books. I just like to have these, and I pull these out this time of year. Super quick, super easy. If you have any questions about them, just ask me in the comments. But you guys have seen these already. Again, these books I do talk about in the planning tea time video. Okay, moving on. We're 17 minutes into this. Let's get going. All right, these are my fall books. I want to get into these, and then I have Thanksgiving Day books. Now, these are just the books that I pull out this time of year, and we love them. Only a few are new. Some of these we've had a long time. Some of these I have been picking up since we've been homeschooling, but we're just kind of going to get into them. This book is obviously too old for my kids, but it's so sweet. I can remember buying it for David. It's called The Pumpkin Countdown. It's a Scholastic book. We love There Was an Old Lady series, and this one is There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed Some Leaves. This book is so cute. It is called Too Many Pumpkins. I actually saw this on the Read Aloud Revivals recommendation for fall. If you have not read this book or seen this book, I would definitely encourage you to get it. It is super cute. We love it. One of our favorites is How to Make an Apple Pie. This was actually one of the first ones we read for the season, and we made an apple pie. We have the Max Lucado, The Oak Inside the Acorn. We love this book. It is very sweet. It is kind of lengthy. So if, you know, you're looking for just a quick read, this is definitely not it. But however, it is a really good book with a really good message. This is hands down the treasure out of all of them. We have had this book a super long time, and it's super special. I planned a tea time all around it this year, and it just, I don't know, we just love it. It's called The Pumpkin Patch Parable, and I also have the one that goes for Easter as well, but it is super special. We have Seeds and Trees. This is a fairly new book. We have Hello Harvest Moon. We have The Scarecrow. This is another one that we love. It is very special. So moving on to Thanksgiving, what are some books that I have? The very first one, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Turkey. Like I said, we love these books. We also have A Plump and Perky Turkey. So this is a fun one. We have Turkey Trouble. My kids love this book. And we also have the coordinating one for Christmas. God Gave Us Thankful Hearts. We love this series. We have almost all of them. Of course, we have Cranberry Thanksgiving. I did buy the Cranberry Christmas, and just a little bit of an insert here. We are doing that mini unit for Christmas. I love it so much. We have Balloons Over Broadway. Super cute book. And last but not least, Thanksgiving in the Woods. So that was a lot. Hopefully I can edit this video down. Anyway, guys, this is what I have for our fall and Thanksgiving season. I hope this helped you. I hope it inspired you. I hope that your harvest season has been a blessing so far. I hope that you are actively preparing your heart for Thanksgiving. I know that some of us are in a season of excitement, and some of us are not in a very good season. However, just remember, God is right there with you. He loves you. He has not forsaken you, and He uses all seasons, the good and the bad, to renew our hearts and draw us closer to Him. And I hope that that's what you spend this time doing, drawing close to Him and investing in your families. All right, this is what I got. I'll see you next time. Bye.